Yo, it's your boy E, back at it with another video. Today I want to talk about stories, not the power of like physical stories like books or stuff like that. I'm just talking about the stories that we tell ourselves, the stories that we are told about ourselves. You feel me? And I feel this is a powerful topic because, man, like, life is nothing but stories that we tell ourselves that we heard from other people and we just live them out every day. You know what I mean? So what do I mean by this, right? So I mean, like, you know, when you was a kid, you probably was thinking like, man, I'm gonna be like a scientist, I'm gonna be this, that, and third, and I'm gonna just do it. And from there, you know, you started watching little things, or you started doing activities to where you played out that story in your head that you was telling yourself, you know. And from there, it made you go into life the way you wanted to go, or you know, you went into the path that you were telling yourself, you know. So this could be a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? You could have not had the best experience growing up, and you told yourself, man, this is how it is for me. You know, I got dealt the bad hand, and now this is where my life is supposed to go. It's supposed to go bad. It's supposed to not always go the way I want it. It's supposed to be disastrous, and you know, people just go through life telling themselves negative stories about themselves, or people can tell them negative stories. You know, a lot of people say nurture over nature. You know, just saying like people can grow from their environment, because like, you know, you can be in an environment where people are just telling you, you know, you're supposed to be this way, you're supposed to be that way, and then from there you go with that story and you tell yourself that every day, like, oh, I'm supposed to be like this because this person told me to be like this. You know what I mean? And this can be detrimental because it's just like, oh, well, this person is telling me this, so I should act this way, and it can conflict with what you want to believe with yourself or stuff you may want to explore. So with that, you know, you just have to know what story you're telling yourself, or basically it kind of hints back to mindset, you know, but in reality, I feel like all of us, you know, consider ourselves telling ourselves a story every day. You know what I mean? Rather it be someone telling us a story we're playing out, or you know, us making our own story and just playing it out ourselves. You know, either way, we're making a story of our lives. You know, you could be like, well, I just woke up this morning, I washed my face, eat my food. You know, you can tell you can basically tell the story you're telling yourself because of how you live your life. You know what I mean? It just rolls into a routine. You know, you could be like, I wake up in the morning, I'm washing my breakfast, all this and all that. Basically a routine, and that's basically the story that you're telling yourself that you have to do to live out your life, you know. So stories are very powerful. You know, we want to have the ability to tell ourselves good stories about ourselves, or you know, just give our minds a journey to go on to where, you know, it provides positive reinforcement and puts us into a positive mind space to do, you know, great things in life. You know, because like I said, like you can tell yourself negative stories, or letting people tell you negative stories, and it just makes you act out in a certain way, or makes you, you know, think a certain way to where you're causing harm to yourself and not going towards things that you want. You know, so really, to summarize this video, man, it's just evaluate the stories you're telling yourself. You know, really sit and think like, what do I really think about myself? What do I tell myself on a constant basis I am? You know, and just sit there and really think to yourself, just really think about how you've been doing in life and where you want to go. That's the main thing that can get you to wire your brain and just, you know, tell different stories to yourself, you know, if you want to. You know what I mean? It's just like taking, I've been watching The Matrix, and like, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you can take the red pill, you can take the blue pill, you feel me? The red pill, like Morpheus says, only the truth, you feel me? You swallow that red pill, and you just take the truth for what it is, you know what I'm saying? You take the red pill, just like, oh, this is my reality, I think like this. You know, it can be a bad story you're telling yourself, or you can be telling yourself a good story, or you can be telling yourself a better story. You feel me? So just sit with yourself, think about what stories you're telling yourself, be honest with yourself, and then from there, progress, man. Tell a better story to yourself to where you know, it's a good plot. it's a good build up to where you get to the end, and it's a great conclusion. You feel me? But with that concludes the video. Hopefully you'll like what I did there. And hopefully you'll like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. And once you are subscribed, click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. And with that, I'll catch you all in the next one.